So let's talk about the new 2024 MK8.5 Facelift Golf R, which has now sort of been officially kind of unveiled by Volkswagen at a recent sort of event on the ice. I'm filming this on the 28th of January 2024. And yeah, after the announcement and a few videos that I've done recently just on the Facelift Golf, mainly on the Golf GTI was sort of seen as the range topper, but they have sort of shown first glimpses of the Golf R, which I'm very happy about. It's good to see it. It's likely to be the last fully petrol version performance model from Volkswagen, and yeah, excited to see what some of the changes are, and we'll kind of go through that and just talk about that. And as this is a community channel, really keen for people to get involved in the comments, so feel free to comment. I'll get involved as well, and yeah, just to see your thoughts on it. You know, a lot of Mark 8 Golf R owners on here. Will you kind of be upgrading? What do you think about it if you're just a general fan? And all of the above. So yeah, so this is actually on Volkswagen's newsroom, which was dated yesterday. And they just did some testing in the snow. Now, obviously, the Golf R, being the top of the range sort of model of the Volkswagen Golf, has four-wheel drive. The Mark 8 had around 315 horsepower. There were some special editions, which I've also driven as well, including the Golf R 20 years, which had up to sort of around 328 brake horsepower, including the Golf R333, which was in Europe, and that had the same. So potentially a little bit of a power hike. That would kind of make sense actually if you're thinking about the whole philosophy around the Golf and what they're doing. They up the power of the GTI. They'll likely up the power of the Golf R2. It's in this sort of distinct colour camouflage, which kind of indicates what the main changes have been from the Golf, which is the integration of new technology with ChatGPT, the new infotainment system, which I've gone on about quite a few times in my previous videos. And that's kind of big changes. What are the actual changes to the actual car? You can briefly see there sort of like the slimmer lights as well, slightly redesigned sort of smaller touches, but it's going to be unveiled seemingly in the summer. So this is kind of brief sort of glimpses. You can see sort of like the Audi symbols there, obviously part of the bigger, larger VW Audi group. And you know, there is technology in this Golf R, which particularly with the way the four-wheel drive system works, particularly at the back, is very similar to an Audi RS3. So obviously, arguably say it's a cut price Audi RS3 minus the 5-cylinder at a slightly better price. Price-wise, expect these in the UK to probably start from the low 40s, 42, 43,000, and rising anywhere from 50 plus, depending what options you can kind of put on it, or what they actually offer about the car. There's quite a few pictures which I'll kind of show, just with a few testing. I mean, it's pretty good on the snow. I remember when I got my Mark 7 Golf R, that was tested on the snow as well. It's a good way to kind of do it. It's 50 years of the Golf there. It's obviously kind of maybe on borrowed time, but I'm happy that they're still making it. Listen, it's 2024. I never expected them to still be kind of pushing out just a petrol-powered car. I know the future is looking elsewhere, but you know what? While it's here, enjoy it. And I'm happy that they're doing events to kind of showcase this. It's not all about the electric. It's, you know, about other stuff. It's about the technology. It's about what the car can do. And it's about having fun as well. And in a car that you can use every day, which hopefully with all the new sort of changes in the facelift, that's what people would like. I've heard a few things from owners, whether it's about, you know, they actually quite got on well with the Mark 8, so they're not really expecting or needing too much. Others wanted a little bit of a change to kind of go into it. Some people are concerned with the price, but again, get involved in the comments and, you know, share your thoughts. And hopefully, you know, my channel is a community channel. It's been going for some time, and, you know, I ultimately just want to help you guys out, and everyone else who sort of subscribed to the channel is quite like-minded intentions too. And yeah, subscribe, like, if you kind of want to continue to be involved in that. And yeah, that would be fantastic. So what do we know about this? So at the moment, Volkswagen have basically started their anniversary year, the 50 years of Golf, in a nice race in Austria. And essentially it's in time for the 50th birthday, as I've kind of mentioned. It's a mid-facelift kind of change coming in 2024. There's a few other models which were kind of being shown: the Golf R, the Golf GTI, the Golf E Hybrid, the Golf GTE 2, and Johan Kristoffersen, apologies if I pronounced the name wrong, but I do like my World Rally Championships and bits, and yeah, being a Swede as well, obviously used to these kind of icy conditions, said he liked the powerful all-wheel drive car on the ice and snow. He loves it if it's an R model. It was great fun to sit in the brand new Golf for the first time. I can only say, even though that the Golf R has not been revealed yet, There's a true sports car under the camouflage that fans of the R brand can really look forward to. And that's nice because ultimately, fair enough, he's not exactly going to say anything bad about it. But drivers who do those kind of things, particularly in WRC, they're going to want to drive a certain car. They're not just going to want to necessarily drive any Golf. So that's positive. And I quite like a little bit about that. It explains about the history about the ice race. And it explains a little bit about the Volkswagen Golf R models. And, they go anywhere from the Golf R all the way up to the Touareg R. It's still popular. They're still selling it. But obviously, they're looking to change to all electric R models, the same by 2030. But for now, hey, we can still enjoy them. And these are some of sort of like the first images and the first sort of impressions of this kind of car. And they're clearly still pushing it. They clearly obviously have some intentions with the R brand. There's a lack of sort of like full details on the car. There's nothing to sort of say this is going to have more power, or these are going to have all these changes, but expect it to be in line with what the Golf GTI has been sort of changed to. We know a lot more about that. Check out previous videos on my channel about that. And including like the front end has kind of been changed, the lights have been changed, the infotainment has been changed, a few little nip and tuck changes here and there is positive at the end of the day. What would you like to see from the R? In the past, I often thought maybe they could put like a hybrid system in it, and then obviously that could give it more power, and it's sort of introduced into the future. It's a bit more of a balance with hybrid compared to sort of like, well, the fact that you have to have full electric or full petrol. Hybrid at least is a midway house between it, and you get the combustion engine as a positive. For me, I really enjoyed the way the Golf R drove. I really didn't have any complaints on that side. Having not lived with the car for a long time, I can't speak too much about the infotainment, but it looks like it's gone in the right direction on that side. As and when we know more about this sporty Golf, for sure I will let you know. You'll see it first on this channel, and hopefully later this year I'll get to show you a little bit more inside and a little bit more of a glimpse of the new Golf. But yeah, comments always welcome below, and like, share, subscribe for plenty more content to come.
Let's just see what it's like a bit around this roundabout. Feels okay. I mean, it's got I can hear the exhausts making some good noise. Oh, this is just awesome. Oh, I tell you what, I'm really hearing the bangs and the pops and stuff as well. Yeah, it's an exciting car to kind of be in. I have to say, I actually really like the specialness of the interior. The standard seats, I mean, they're nice. I'm hearing the exhaust. They are nice. But, a bit of leather, I think, just adds to a bit more premium quality. Whereas, obviously, the standard one, it is just cloth. So, you've got to accept that. That's the thing.